man, I didn't realize how much this grandma is actually like my real grandma Pearl, or how this little girl is a lot like my daughter, or how I'm just gonna make this dog like my dog because hey, I'm making the short. I can do that.
Ready?
What?
Hey, Me Too fam, it's Danny, and today we're speaking with Louis Gonzalez, who has a new Pixar short called Nona out. Louis, very nice to meet you. How are you?
Hey, I'm good, Daniel. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you. I know that you're an industry veteran and you've worked on like The Iron Giant, Finding Nemo, Monsters Inc., Ratatouille, like a whole slew of really awesome films. So what's it like now, directing and having your own Pixar short? Can you tell me more about that?
When I look back at making when I get the opportunity to make my short for the first time, right, to make a short, I actually look back at that and it scared me at first, right? Because I'm like, I can't stand on the shoulders of these giants, right? Like, I'm nowhere near these guys. And I realized, I was like, you know what? Maybe I am. That's nothing to be afraid of. That's something to leverage as strength, my experience. So realizing that and working on some of those films really informed how I, worked with the crew, how I approached my story, what I was looking for in my story. It informed it because I tried to take the best of what I thought was the best of these giants I had worked with in the past.
Totally, and I can understand that feeling of like, oh, that's not for me, until like something in you is kind of like, actually, no, screw that. Yes, you can. So good for you. Hell yeah. I thought it was pretty interesting too, even in like the short, we see this like abuelita and like she's super into her wrestling and she's kind of putting her granddaughter aside, which I was like, oh, that's interesting. You never see it like that, especially like in Latino media. It's always like a grandma who's like super obsessed with her children. So can you tell me more about like how you developed even their relationship? Did you draw upon your own experiences with your grandma?
These characters of Nona and Renee are not my daughter and my grandmother, but the grandmother and my daughter definitely influence the details. That's when we start to find the sweet spot of how characters live and breathe is, man, I didn't realize how much this grandma is actually like my real grandma Pearl, or how this little girl is a lot like my daughter, or how I'm just going to make this dog like my dog because, hey, I'm making the short. I can do that. And so I'm like, she should have a pit bull because it matches her, right? They both are tough on the outside, warm on the inside. And so I felt like, okay, it was just fun to try and take this fun concept of this rock and rollish grandma, this punk rock grandma, who's taking care of her granddaughter who loves wrestling, and see what that evolves to, right? Because it's a story I'd never lived, but it's influenced heavily by memories and people I grew up with. So I felt like it's honoring my family, but also bringing something new into the world that is speaking on something I'm going through right now,
Totally. And I thought, even just know about the dog, but as soon as I started watching, I was like, oh man, am I going to cry as the dog? Am I going to cry as the grandma? And like, I did cry. So like, good job, honestly.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It looks like I'm out of time, but I really appreciate it, Louis. And thank you so much. And I'm super, super thrilled for people to check it out because and it made me cry. So I'm like,
right on, Daniel. Thank you very much, man. Take care of yourself, huh?
Toodles. Bye.